Hi guys, this is Farnel here from Melbourne Muscular Therapy. I'm here with Ninja, who's lying down. We'll get to him in a sec. But I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of clients that I've been treating, and they both had two versions of sciatic pain, okay? So it's fairly common, so I just wanted to show what I did with those two clients. So first of all, sciatic pain is actually reasonably common. You probably 10 to 40% of the population experience it at some point in their lives. It's basically, you feel that when the actual sciatic nerve is either pinched, compressed, or irritated, okay? Some of the causes that contribute to that is age. Like as you're older, you may grow bone spurs, okay? It could be obesity where it puts a lot more stress on your spine. It could be the type of work that you do. It could be a truck driver and seated for long periods of time driving, or you're lifting heavy things, or you're twisting while you're lifting, and that can cause it. Or on a more common level is also possibly a lot of office workers that are actually sitting in their seats for such a long period of time. They're in compressed form when they're seated, they're not moving. There's no other form of movements in their bodies whatsoever. So just to let you know, with the sciatic nerve, it's the biggest nerve in your body, but that originates from your L4, which is about here, and goes to S3, okay? So it goes down your leg, and then splits into two and goes from your calves all the way down to your feet, okay? So some of the symptoms can be just an achy pain in your glute type thing. It could be numbness or tingling, those types of things. And usually what happens is there are two forms of treatment. First is conservative, so where you use hands-on, which is what we do here, and you try to eliminate the pain that they're feeling. But if that continues on and on and on, then you probably would go and seek some sort of scan to make sure there's nothing sinister happening for your own good health, okay? Now, with these two clients that I had, one was a healthy guy, fit guy. Second one was an elderly guy that had a reasonably severe sciatic pain. So the first thing I did, as I would do if you were here to see me, is I would do a test to determine if it is sciatic or not, okay? So that sciatic problem can occur because it actually moves through your muscles, okay, when you're moving. If those muscles are really tight, it's going to limit the movement of that nerve, and that can cause pain. And it's called neural tension. So the first thing I will do, let's say it is Ninja's, hello Ninja.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
So let's say it's his right leg. So the first thing I will do is, you relax your leg, So I will lift it up at 35 degrees and I will ask if he's feeling any pain there. If he doesn't feel anything, I will then twist his foot in and see, just to put a bit more tension there to see if there's any pain. If there isn't anything there, what I would do is I would raise his leg, and usually like with those two people, when I raised their leg, they were feeling a little bit of tension. But when I actually dorsiflex their foot, it actually increased the pain. But the interesting thing is this, when I plantarflex, there was no pain, okay? So that, to me, meant that they had neural tension, which means that the nerve is stuck somewhere and it's been irritated and compressed, okay? So what I did with those two people was, with the guy that was severe, I actually started from his calf where he was feeling the pain initially, and I worked my way back. As I treated that and released that, and it was fine, then I moved to his hamstring, and from his hamstring I moved to his glute. Whereas the healthy guy, what was interesting was he was feeling pain in his glute, and he wasn't sure about what to do, and he was thinking whether he should go and have a scan or not. So I was thankful that he actually came and saw me, because after testing and then treating him, he was actually able to get off the table and walk. So what he told me right at the start was walking was a bit difficult in putting his leg in front of him. But he got off the table, started walking freely, okay? Which is great news. So he was really, happy about that because it eliminated the pain. So first port of call is always treating that muscle, and more than likely you'll be able to relieve that pain unless something sinister is happening, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ninja to roll over, please. Okay, give me one moment. Yes. All right.
Got any clothes off, mate? Or?
You can take your shorts off, please. That's it.
Put a little one on
Lift up your feet for a sec. Yeah, great. Now just rest it, please. And okay, so I'll just put that here. Right. So this is right leg. So with the so the work that we do here is not quick. It's not basically massaging the whole leg, but we're very specific, all right? So we go to the points of pain and we basically treat those areas, but we work within the tolerance of the individual, okay? So everybody's body is different and muscle is different as well. So I will actually, with that elderly guy, I actually started his calf and I just applied pressure and I just held it there. The first thing I did was I just wanted to him, for his central nervous system, just to relax, realise it's not a threat, and as it calms him down, then I will be just continuing slowly across his calf. You okay, Ninja?
Good, thanks, mate.
Okay, mate. So basically, we want to do effective work here. So we want to increase the range of motion of our clients and want them to feel better about themselves. But it's also a combination of not only just treatment, but it's actually doing the exercises and strength work afterwards. So you have 168 hours in a week, and if you've booked for an hour, that compared to 167 hours is not going to do a lot unless you do some work as well, and you will feel better about it yourself. Okay. Did the earth move for you then, mate?
It did.
It did? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just skip a little bit ahead, but what I will be doing then is finding where the points of pain are. So I'll just be applying a little bit of pressure, and wherever he was feeling that pain, I just held it and worked within his pain tolerance. And as the pain eased, let's say on a scale of 10, it dropped down to a 2 or 3, then I'd press a little bit more to make sure that we eliminated that. And then before I actually move on. And when you stay there, what is really interesting is how after a period of time the muscle just relaxes and just kind of just spreads away so you can actually press a little bit more. And we actually, just today, we had a session on just pinning one area of pain and not moving all over. And it was amazing how many angles you could actually experiment on and find new pain levels and trying to work through that and eliminate that in itself. And I had that done for my upper back on my right side. It was only one short, small place. It was just pinning it, just moving it a little bit. And I was amazed how it just released that tension that was in my back. Okay. You still good there, Ninja?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, mate. And if you're actually pressing anywhere, by the way, and you feel you're on a vein and there's a bit of pulsating happening, just shift over across a little bit just to get off it, and you're still being very, very effective. Okay? All right. And then what we'll do is I will then go up. That's feeling okay. I actually went further up. So I just went to the belly of the hamstring. and he was feeling pain there, so I just pinned it for a while, just till it got accustomed to the pressure. And the other thing that I've learned is that you really need to respect each individual, because each individual works, their body operates differently or responds differently to another. One person may handle a much deeper treatment than someone else, okay? So you just work within their tolerance, and you want to have some, productive results, I guess, in order to benefit the client. So what I would do here is, once that pain level reduces, then I will just do some passive movement, and I will just try to lengthen that muscle through, just to be able to help that nerve instead of being pinched in that area. Again, you're working within a tolerance level of the client, depending how severe the pain is. You don't want to shock the body where the muscles tighten up so much that you can't do effective work. Okay. And normally my experience is that pain eases after a short period of time. And I'll slowly release. If the pain has gone from there, then I will be going to the one muscle which is just underneath so your glute max is here. Underneath it is your piriformis, a small muscle, and it's an important muscle, especially if you're running, and if your glute is weak, that piriformis muscle will take over and cause pain. Okay, so it's always important to keep your glutes strengthened. That sciatic nerve runs underneath the piriformis. Okay, so, and if that piriformis is tight, it's going to compress against the sciatic nerve and have those that achy pain going down your leg. Okay, so what I'll do is basically grab that. Okay, just apply pressure and hold it there. I'm not afraid to hold it there for a long period of time. None of this 10, 15 seconds business. It's basically hold it there.
As long as it needs, eh, mate?
Yeah, sorry, mate?
Hold it for as long as it needs.
Correct.
Tailored, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
So what you do is, as he gets used to it, so what I would do is I'll press harder. So as his pain level decreases, I will press harder just to try to work through that muscle. Oops. Now for that guy who was healthy and fit, this is where I went to straight away, right at the start. And ended up, and in his case, I then went to his hamstring. His hamstring was really tight. Ended up releasing that, and the proof in the pudding was him getting off the table and being able to walk without any hesitation, which is great.
Magic, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Awesome.
Like, you'd think that this would not be enough, but this is really time and time again proven that this type of work is effective. There's no question about that. So as that pain drops down to about 2 or whatnot, then I would release that. Okay, and I would then just to retest, just to make sure that we've made some improvements. So my friend, can you just roll over again on your back? Let me remove this for you. Okay, lie on your back. Ready? Here we go. So this is right leg. So then what I would do is I would test again. You relax your leg, let it drop, okay? Let it drop, that's it. So again, if they were feeling nerve at this stage, I'll check and see if they're not feeling anything, I'll press that. Still not feeling anything, which is good. I will then do a straight leg raise and I will pull his foot down, and usually after that sort of treatment, that pain does dissipate. And if there's nothing there, then I would actually get them to walk around to make sure that they feel okay. Now, there are some exercises to do to help you with this too. So remember what I said at the start, it's not just this treatment, you've got 168 hours in a week. So you need to do exercises, stretching exercises, and you need to do strength exercises, okay? I'm going to get Ninja here to perform those exercises.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I can
All
do
right.
it. I can
so
do
what
it.
I'm going to do, I'm going to move this away. Oh. I'm going to use this mat because I want Ninja to be comfortable. There you go, mate.
Put the shorts on, maybe?
Yeah, put your shorts on. Put your shorts on. Okay.
Lie down on the back.
On your back. On your back, please. All right. Just legs straight. Okay. One thing you can do is just bring, say it's your right leg here. Just bring your right leg towards you. Hold it, and just pull it towards you, and hold it there. Okay. Hold it at least. I like these sorts of stretches. I like to hold for just a minimum of 30 seconds. Again, none of this 10 seconds or 15 seconds. It does not really work. You've got to hold a minimum of 30 seconds, or it could be up to a minute. Okay. You just want to create room for that nerve itself. Alrighty. Okay.
Good.
All right. So that's one. The other one is where you'll be using, I'm going to use a towel just for the purpose of this, is that you do your hamstring stretch, okay? So you want to actually, okay. So you're going to have your, hold that on the other side, yep. Have your foot, the towel just under your foot, and you're going to straighten your leg out. Straighten it and just hold it. Hold it for 30, you're getting that big long stretch, so you're stretching the nerve, you're stretching the muscles to basically, yeah, you right there?
Yep.
Okay. To get a movement happening there so you can alleviate that compression or the pinched feeling or the irritation on the nerve, okay? And the same sort of thing, you want to hold that for 30 seconds, which would be really, really good. You're doing well, Ninja.
Thank you.
Okay.
Enough?
All right, that's enough, yeah. But you would hold that again for 30 seconds, okay? And you can do 2 sets of 30 seconds, basically, with that. Now, the other one that you can do is that muscle that I talked about, the piriformis, which sits under your glute max. You need to stretch that as well. And you can do that by the figure 4. So just what you do is you put that leg there, okay? Put that leg on the side there. Put both hands behind this hamstring, and you pull.
Yep. Great.
Actually, no, it's
I can
actually,
do that.
yeah. So you could do that, yeah, exactly.
Do this.
Okay.
Targets it, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
So they're just 3 exercises you can do, but the other important thing is strength. So you stretched the actual muscles and the nerves, right? Now it's to do some strength work. And some things you can do, which we do here in our lift club on a Monday, Tuesday here, and on a Monday in Ferntree Gully. We do compound exercises to keep our, strengthen our muscles, but maintain our core, maintain our stability, so we're not slouched, we're not, we can maintain good posture, okay? And some of the things that we do, exercise like deadlifts, we do squats, we do pull-ups, we do things like even bench presses or planking. There's some good compound exercise that you can do that can strengthen your body. It's really, really important that you do the exercises like that strengthen your legs, because your legs are really the trunk of the tree. that hold you up. So you need them to be strong, okay? So you need to strengthen your glutes and your lower back. So when you're bending down and moving, you're actually maintaining good stability and your muscles can respond without feeling pain, okay? The other thing I would suggest you doing is being able to move in different directions. So if you're sitting down all the time, working away, sitting in the car, driving, sitting down and eating, there's no other movements, okay? But being able to move sideways like that, your thoracic area, okay, really helping yourself, or even just moving across, doing something totally different is actually much more beneficial. Running is really good, okay, for you. Using several muscles in your body, and you're actually creating good mobility. Okay, you're not being kind of compressed or limited in your muscles. So, if you are experiencing any of the sciatic pain, that ache that goes down your leg, you don't want to be in that situation because it colours your day and it causes you grief, basically. So don't hesitate, make a booking, come and see us. We'll be able to help you to relieve that pain and to help you live your life free, okay? And I would encourage you, with the lift clubs we hold, that's available to anyone, okay? So you can join us on a Monday or Tuesday in order to be a part of a group, be encouraged in your lifting. There's no shaming of anyone. Everyone is at different levels, but we encourage you to become strong in your ability and to be a best version of yourself.
Whoa. What a sales pitch, man. You be like us.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Come be part of the family.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Done.
Done.